How to build your recruiter brand through social media. As a recruiter, you know how crucial networking and casting a good impression is for your career. Forging strong professional relationships, building credibility, and searching for good candidates who want to work with them, is how all recruiters work. Recruiter branding is vital for your career because you represent the company you're hiring for. After you contact a candidate, he or she will inevitably check you out online. This is where you can play it smart and display a likable profile. If people find you credible and want to work with you, then that's good for business, right? Though there are many ways to build a brand, we're focusing on social media because it provides you the chance to get results faster. Long story short, recruiter branding is an essential step to be a better recruiter and land better candidates, and social media is the way to go. If you haven't started working on personal branding yet, or if you're looking for some tips, you've arrived on the right video. You should start by creating a profile on different social media platforms if you haven't done so already. Use the same name and profile picture on all of them, show that you're consistent. Select a profile picture of yourself in professional attire, you should look confident in it. Also, focus on the background and lighting. Your LinkedIn summary should be well written, talking about your goals and accomplishments. You can add a personal story to make it more memorable. Think of it this way, you wouldn't walk into a conversation with a stranger without an introduction, right? Social media works the same way. You want to seem passionate about what you do. Industry news, trends, tips, views, anything you want to share to position yourself as an authority. For this, you have to keep yourself up to date to stay relevant. I would suggest you start reading quality material if you don't already. You need to show that you're reliable, but also showcase a fun factor, how you are, and what you love outside of work, things that show you as an actual human, and not a cardboard cutout. You also need to realize that social media is meant for socializing. It's about engaging others. Engage your audience with the right content. Be strategic about what you talk about on social media. When you're starting out, you can repost others' content, but once you get a hang of it, you will have to create your own. Your experience helps you get a unique perspective, which job seekers and professionals value. You can create content in various formats: text, pictures, infographics, videos. You can also write blogs to provide insights about your expertise. The more you publish, the easier it gets for people to find you, and the more information they'll find about you. There are some basic social media etiquettes you need to follow. Badmouthing your competitors should never be the name of the game. It is never okay to badmouth your competitors. It makes you look immature and unprofessional. You don't want to be seen that way, especially when your goal is to look the exact opposite. Know your audience and post content relevant to them. To know what your audience is looking for and what terms they use for searching, you need to identify the right keywords for your content. Sharing good content that is meaningful to your audience will increase their engagement and maybe even conversion. I would suggest these 2 tools for your keyword research. If you use someone else's content, credit the source. Prefer posting original content. You have to look for the content and then you can present it in many interesting ways. The format of the content should depend on the platform you're creating it for. For LinkedIn and Facebook, you can create all text posts or infographics. For Instagram, you would want to create a 1080p x by 1080p x square post. You may even create animated videos to make them more appealing. I personally use these tools to create visual content for social media, but there are many more out there. Make a consistent posting schedule and avoid oversharing. Consistency is the key here. Use a content calendar and schedule your posts in advance whenever you can. I would suggest these tools, but feel free to explore them on your own. I'll say it again, ensuring consistency is very important for branding. Always check for plagiarism. Always. Many free tools are available for this purpose. Plagiarism checking your content is important because even when you're sure that you haven't copied any part and written it all from scratch, it may still match up with someone else's content. The one free tool I've used personally is Small SEO Tools. There are many tools, both free and paid, to help you achieve your goal of boosting your personal brand as a recruiter. But it is only up to you how soon you want to start. You can find all the information online. And you can always comment or write back if you want any help from us. Hope this helps.